Alright everyone, what's going on? Welcome back to the Football Rundown. Of course, we're back here today with the matchday vlog. Stockport County take on Plymouth Argyle back at Edgeley Park. Tanto Olafi's back. We're very much looking forward to it. And look, I'm very positive going into this game. I thought we had our best performance of the season against Blackpool on Tuesday night. Although it was only a 2-1 win, it should have been 3-4-5-0 to be honest. You know, sort of late consolation goal for Blackpool. Late on probably flatters them in terms of scoreline. So we're coming into this game off the back of our best performance of the season in my opinion. And we've got Tanto Olafi back as well, a club favourite, is signed on loan until the end of the season. That happened on Wednesday evening. So a lot of reasons to be optimistic, a lot of reasons to be positive going into the game today. We're currently 4th in the table. We're taking our 14th place Plymouth Argyle side. Currently, I think they're 6 unbeaten and they've won a handful of those wins as well, a handful of those games as well. And I think that they've scored just one in each of those games, other than a 3-0 win over Burton on January the 4th, I think it is. So Plymouth are probably in the best form they've been in all season as well. It's two teams currently enjoying some solid form. And as I say, we'll hopefully see an improvement on our last sort of meeting with them earlier in the season, where of course they did lose 4-2 to Plymouth at home park. Very much against sort of the run of play at the time in terms of where Plymouth were in the table compared to where we were. But they absolutely played us off the park that day. Hopefully we'll see a better performance today against Plymouth Argyle. Of course, like I say, a lot of reasons to be optimistic. Looking forward to seeing that team sheet come out an hour before the game. Hopefully Tanto Olafi is in that starting 11. I can't imagine why he wouldn't be. I do expect he'll start up top alongside Wootton, and I'm absolutely buzzing. I'm absolutely looking forward to it. And like I say, I'm very confident. So I'm going to stick with that 3-1 County win, which I went with in my preview last night. Very much looking forward to it. Without further ado, let's get into today's matchday vlog.
All right, Adam, we're back here at Edgeley Park today, County v Plymouth. Big news, Tanto Olafi's back. What's your reaction to that one?
Indeed. At first, well, we had a whole back and forth on Thursday. At first, I was a bit questionable of it, especially with the February deal, but I'm way more supportive of it now.
Can I say, I think you're the only person that questioned the Olafi deal when he signed. Madness. But yeah, obviously Tanto's back.
Doesn't matter anymore.
Nah, Tanto's back. He starts as well. Just how excited are you now? Sceptical on Wednesday when he signed, in your opinion, but
it was Wednesday, not Thursday. Sorry,
he starts now.
I'm quite looking forward to him. Like, just because I was questionable of the whole him swapping with February deal a bit, it doesn't mean that I wasn't glad to see him back at all.
Yeah, you wanted to keep Fevs as an option, didn't you?
Yeah,
it's probably the only person I've heard say that, to be fair. But look, it's all about opinion. Game of football. So Tanto, I know I said Fev starts. Then Tanto starts playing Plymouth. Bad defeat their place early in the season.
Oh yeah,
they're 14th going into this game. We're 4th. Both teams in decent form as well. Just how excited are you to watch County today after the back of that Blackpool performance on Tuesday night?
I'm looking forward to it, but I'll be honest. I just have a gut feeling that this probably isn't going to be as easy as the Blackpool game. I don't really know what to go for my personal score prediction, because I reckon they'll put up a tougher test than we think we probably will.
Yeah, I think they're unbeaten in their last 6 as well.
They just beat Luton.
Yeah, they're in decent form themselves. Going to push you for a score prediction. I've gone 3-1 County.
Okay, just off the top of my head, I'm going to go 1-0 County.
All right, 1-0. All right, I've gone with 3-1. You've gone with 1-0. Let's see what happens. messing about. Just away from him. Go again. Yeah, they've had a few corners against us in this first half, a few free kicks as well. Yet to score from one. Nah, he's not getting to that. Too close. Shit. Part-time surprise. We've not been at the races. We look far from the team we were on Tuesday night against Blackpool. Fair play to Plymouth. There we go. Half-time, 1-0 Plymouth. Oh, this is a bit better. There was a bit of confusion because he said that Alafi was going off, didn't he? And then go again.
Alright, well there we go then. Stockport County with a 2-1 win over Plymouth Argyle at Edgeley Park. Look, wasn't the best of performances in my opinion. Wasn't really what I was expecting after the performance against Cardiff last week, after the performance against Blackpool on Tuesday night, which I said was probably our best performance of the season. I was expecting a little bit more than what we saw, but obviously we know every football game has the opportunity to be made tough for us. And I think that was certainly the case today. I don't think it's necessarily, I don't want to take any credit away from Plymouth here, but I don't necessarily think it was as tough for us as it was because of Plymouth making it tough for us. I just don't think we looked at the races, and I think that's the problem. I don't know why we weren't at the races. I don't know why we weren't up for it from the get-go, because I thought the crowd were. I thought it was one of the best atmospheres we've had at Edgeley Park in certainly the last few months, and obviously that's because of all the buzz around Tanto. And I just felt like we were going to go into this game off the back of 2 positive performances and results, Cardiff, Blackpool, the positivity of Tanto return to Stockport County, and I just thought we'd get off to an early start, and I thought that we would, have not a comfortable game, but I thought we'd go on and win the game by, well, obviously I said 3-1. I thought we'd win it well. I thought we'd perform well. And I don't really think we did that, but what we did manage to do, and I guess is the most important thing in football, is we did manage to win it. We did manage to get 3 points, and it was a big 3 points for us, obviously, but it was an even bigger 2 goals for Cal Wootton, obviously, that basically won us the game. Man of the match performance, there's no doubt about that. And he's now on to 15 goals in League One this season. He's the leading scorer, I think, in League One this season, and it's also his highest scoring season in a league campaign for Stockport County since he signed for us. Previously it was 22-23, where I think he scored 14 for us in League Two. He's now gone over that, of course, with 15, with his 15th for the season today being the second goal of the game. A really intelligent first goal, sort of, the most unlike Cal Wootton goal you'll ever see, the way he sort of flicked it into the back of the net. And then a very typical Cal Wootton goal for the second, which is a header. 2 really good goals though, and I thought that I thought it was a good performance from him individually, but and he took those chances as well. But yeah, like I say, it wasn't the most pleasing performance, but like I say, we did manage to get the 3 points, and I guess that is the most important thing. In terms of Tanto, was not quite necessarily what we were expecting. Obviously, he's not played a lot of football for Charlton. I guess that, these are reasons or excuses you can put out for him, but it wasn't exactly the sort of home welcome that we were sort of expecting for him. The homecoming, I guess, for Tanto. In my mind, going to bed last night, I thought he's going to score. He's going to score on his return, and it's all going to be brilliant. That wasn't the case. But look, he put a shift in. He did the best he could, I guess, and it will take time for his fitness to get up to speed. I thought Sidibe looked all right as well in the first half. He did come off pretty early though in the second half, but like I say, it's new for both of them. It's not necessarily new for Laffy, but it's back in familiar surroundings. That sort of might take time to get used to. Same for Sidibe. It was his home debut as well. Let's not forget that. It's going to take him time to get up to speed, but it certainly didn't take Cal Wootton time to get up to speed, because obviously those 2 goals were the big difference. And like I say, we did well to hold on in the end, and in the end we probably did edge it in terms of we did have a lot of the ball, but we I come away from the game, and the way I look at it, it was clinical, wasn't it? We had 2 shots on target. I think Plymouth had 4 or something like that just in the first half alone. So yeah, I think that I look at it and I go, we did what we had to do. It was clinical from us, but it wasn't the most perfect performance. There's a lot to work on. We've got Leighton Orient coming up next week as well, again at Edgeley Park after a few away games. Hopefully we can perform a little bit better, but like I say, more importantly, win the game, which is what we did today. Just want to say fair play to the Plymouth fans. It did pretty much pack out the away end. They were probably the best away fans we've had at Edgeley Park this season as well. Slightly disappointing that they didn't join in with the minute of applause for Stockport County fan on the 64th minute that was, of course, sadly passed away recently. A little bit disappointed with them on that front, but overall, fair play to them for packing out that away end. It's a long journey for them, and they were very, very close to getting a result. And to be honest, on another day, they probably could have done as well. So fair play to them on that front. Fair play to Stockport County for going and doing the job, and a big fair play to Cal Wootton for getting those 2 goals. And like I say, it's his best goal-scoring season in a league campaign for Stockport County, and there's certainly more goals to come this season from him. And, there's no doubt about that in my opinion. So I get your thoughts, of course, on Stockport County's performance today in the comment section below as always. Don't forget to like the video if you have enjoyed it. Do subscribe if you are new. And I'll hopefully see you guys in the next one. Bye for now.